Time is 6 o'clock on this Monday evening, July 30th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter channel. 6 o'clock news on this Monday evening, July 30th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins at 6 o'clock, and we have a temperature. It's 78 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter channel 6 o'clock news is President Trump didn't tell the whole truth about the Russian investigation 7 times in one tweet. CBS CEO Leslie Moonves will remain at work amid sexual misconduct investigation. At least 8 dead as wildfires continue to rage across California. Trump leaves room for negotiation to push for border wall funding. Alex Trebek into the he'll retire from Jeopardy in 2020 suggests successors, and he'll be 80 years old. Minneapolis police officers won't be charged in fatal shooting of Thurman Blevins. Missing college student may have returned home after jog. States seek to block instructions for making plastic guns. New York Times published a Trump Express part for popularizing fake news phrase. 4 years later, new MH370 probe finds someone veered off the plane off course. Trump renews government shutdown threat over the wall funded during news conference with Italian leader. Zimbabwe holds a peaceful vote is first bout since Mugabe's fall. Kentucky college student drowns after going on a midnight swim during weekend trip to Israel. Norton officials share concerns over Mansfield Hotel plan. 2 fox attacks reported in Middleborough. Police searching for animal. Pawtucket police searching for missing and endangered woman. Doll set to get lift from Caterpillar as earnings continue to roll in. Movie pass owner closed below $1 less than a week after it did for 250 reverse stock split to avoid being kicked off the NASDAQ. Coca-Cola cites Trump's tariffs as raising prices on soft drinks. Looking at stocks now, 144.23 at 25,306.83. S&P 500 down 16.22 at 2802.60. And NASDAQ down 17.42 at 76.30. Okay, looking at local news, looking at the UPI wires. Pope Francis accepted the resignation of LA and Archbishop Philip Wilson for failing to report decades-old child abuse allegations. New Orleans police offered $25,000 for fugitive shooting suspects. President Trump willing to meet with Iran's Rouhani after threats. Armadillos moving north across U.S. a sign of global warming. Senator Rand Paul considered their swing votes said Monday he will support President Donald Trump's nomination of Judge Brett Kavanaugh as Supreme Court nominee. A Boy Scout went missing over the weekend. High Mountain, Utah has been found safe for 40 days, said Monday. The next time you walk through the airport for a fight, the Transportation Security Administration might keep an eye on you, even if you're not on a watch list. Fall River man involved in the weekend head-on collision in Cape Cod that killed himself and another man had a criminal case where he had been charged in accessory to charge 15 murder in Taunton. Middleborough native Newcomb pitches near no-hitter and faces heat for tweets. Mars terraforming possible using present-day technology. NASA's test spacecraft begins its search for exoplanets and to catch exploding water on Mars. NASA Mars mission in jeopardy as space experts think humans won't reach Mars by 2030. FDA warns companies about deception. Let's skip that. Hopes rising in for a drug to slow Alzheimer's disease. Baby is exposed to alcohol for breast milk may have low cognitive scores and mental performance can be hurt even by mild dehydration. Your shoulders on. 6:05 on this Monday evening. Time now for a sport. Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Game time 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. LeBron James discussing opening his public tour in Akron and his move to the Los Angeles Lakers. How the Jets Sam Donald deal of $20 million up front was struck. And opposite winners and losers from Week 1 in Eagles training camp as President Governor Gibson turns heads at Eagles training camp. Peter Chill News Time 6:06 on this Monday evening. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! Let's study off on the MTA with green on any branch person delayed up to 20 minutes due to traffic. Commuter rail, Fitchburg train 494, 5:15 p.m. from Littleton, Route 495 is operating 15-20 minutes beyond between Lincoln and North Station due to a mechanical issue. Freeman train 593, 5:10 p.m. from substation operating 15-20 minutes beyond schedule between Wallesley Farms and from Framingham due to late arrival of equipment. Franklin train 721, 5:4 p.m. from substation departed, substation operating 5-10 minutes beyond schedule due to late arrival of equipment. Needham line train 619, 5:26 p.m. from substation is operating 5-10 minutes beyond schedule between Forest Hills and Needham lines due to late arrival of equipment. Stoughton line train 918, 6:14 p.m. from Stoughton departed, Stoughton 5-10 minutes beyond schedule due to late arrival of equipment. And the ferries, they are Hingham, Hull trip, ferry trip 4:30 p.m. for Hingham to Boston, Long Wharf, cancel today. And now, look at the downwards and byways. 95, southbound side, so between Secretary to downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, so between East Greenwich and downtown Providence. 95, southbound side, so between Woking and East Greenwich. 195, westbound side, it is so between Seacongate to downtown Providence. 95, both ends of the downtown Providence backed up. 146 on the southbound side, it is slow around Route 95 in Providence. Route 295 at the northbound side, subcountry 114 Cumberland down to Route 95 in Attleboro. 146 at the northbound side, so left to 295 in Lincoln. 295 on the southbound side, Lowell around Route 6 in Johnston. And then Hillbridge around Route 95 in Warwick. 138 eastbound side, Lowell Jamestown stretch, and Jamestown Newport and Mount Hope bridges out. Looking good. Route 6 and east, westbound side, so between 137 out of 124 to Norwich, and 28 at the northbound side, Lowell on Bourne Rotary. 95, southbound between 128 Canton all the way to Route 152 at North Attleboro. 24, southbound south, so to 128 in Canton, and Hillbridge between 495 in Raynham all the way down to Route 140 in Taunton. And 120 of both ends, it's up between the bridges, put down to Randolph, around 24, and then 128, it best can between 130 and 95. 128 on the northbound side, it is slow from 20 Waltham down to Route 83 in Redden. 128 is southbound south between Liverpool down to 20 in Redden, and then here again between Route 2 in Lexington down to Waltham. Massback eastbound side, so between Newton Corner to the Allsmark Tolls, and then Massback westbound side, so between Lower River down to the Allsmark Tolls, eastbound Massback back to South Boston. Suburb Expressway on the southbound side, so between the Pike down to Braintree Split, Suburb Expressway, the northbound side, so between Quincy and Dorchester. 495 at the southbound side, so between Massback and 135 at Hopland, and Hillbridge and 117 in Stowe down to Route 495 at Barber. 3 at the northbound side, it is so between 62 and Bedford on the Billbrook. 495 at the southbound side, so between 3 to Tewksbury and the Route 4 in Chelmsford. And 495 at the northbound side, and so around the long stretch of 93 at the northbound side, it is so down around before 110 Lawrence and 193 southbound side, so Methuen stretch. Central Massachusetts highways out looking good, and Western Massachusetts highways out looking good. In Connecticut, 91 on southbound side, so between 291 and 84. Hartford, Connecticut, 84 eastbound side, so between West Hartford and Hartford, Connecticut, and another one, both ends by the Hartford stretch. Route 3 eastbound side, so between Weathersfield and Addison, Connecticut, 84 westbound side, so Waterbury stretch, and then eastbound, so between Denver and Newtown. Red Parkway eastbound side, so between Greenwich down to Milford. 95 at the northbound side, so between Greenwich down to Fairfield. 95 at the southbound side, so Stamford stretch, and 95 at the southbound side, Lowell stretch to 91 in New Haven, and 95 at 395 southbound side, Lowell and East Lyme, the New London, Connecticut stretch. Up in northern New England, 101 westbound side, also Bedford, New Hampshire, Spalding Turnback at the northbound side, so and the Newton stretch. 95 at the southbound side, so Hampton Tolls, about 101. Main Turnback westbound side, Lowell and to New Gloucester, Maine, and 95 Main Turnback at the northbound side, Lowell and 295. And 93 southbound side, also Franconia, New Hampshire, and Interstate 89. And 91 of both ends, it's backed up around the U.S. Canadian border up in Vermont, and 87 on the southbound side, so in Champlain, New York, and all with 15 northbound side, so Southern Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Childers time, 6:10 on this Monday evening seminar for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite open, it shows clouds covering much of the region from southern portions of northern New England all the way down to the Carolinas, and some rain showers off the Jersey Shore and off the Long Island coast and way off the eastern portions of Cape Newlands, and another batch of showers and storms from New York State down through eastern Pennsylvania, and some showers and thunderstorms down on Baltimore, D.C. quarter, and north of Richmond and Griffin around western Virginia. Temperatures spread around the region. It's in the 70s, close to 80 degrees in southern New England, northern New England, 80 degree wind in Cork, New Hampshire, and 52 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, 76 degrees at temperature, humidity of 75%, 2.67 degrees by around 3 inches, and it's at a with not northwest and it's gone. Right now, forecast goes like this. Tonight, mostly clouds with a low around 62 degrees and southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Become accommodating evening Tuesday. Mostly that's by 1 degrees, calm wind coming. South 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon for Tuesday night. Slight chance showers between 2 and 4 a.m. Then a slight chance showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. Patch fog after 2 a.m. west. The increased clouds about 67 degrees, south about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Accommodating evening chance to 20%. Wednesday, chance showers and thunderstorms mainly after 7 a.m. Patch fog before 9 and west. Mostly clouds sky, have it 84 degrees and light south wind increase to 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Chance to 40%. New rain months between it. 10 and quarter to 10 miles possible thunderstorms for Wednesday night. Slight chance showers and thunderstorms, most clouds but 74 degrees and southwest at about 9 miles an hour. Chance to 20% for Thursday. Slight chance showers and thunderstorms, part of the most clouds but 88 about 33 degrees and chance to 25%. Friday, chance showers and thunderstorms, mostly clouds but 84 about 71 degrees, chance to 40%. Saturday, chance showers and thunderstorms before 3 p.m. Part of the clouds but 84 about 69 degrees, chance to 40%. Sunday, most sunny clouds but 89 about 70 degrees, and for Monday, sunny hot, high about 90 degrees. And that's gonna be it for the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news on this Monday evening, July 30th, 2018. People will be have a good evening. Goodbye. Stay tuned. I'll see you at 11 o'clock for an hour report. Hope you have a good evening.